Tashi, and welcome to my home. It's a mess. Mess. I'm a mess. Oreo! It's a mess. Literally sitting on clothes. We are currently sitting in my guest bedroom of my house, but my husband recently gave me permission to transform this room into my craft studio. And I am so excited. I have been waiting for school to be over so that I would have the time to actually commit to transforming this space. But there's a lot of work ahead of us, and my goal is to get it done this week. Before we get started, if you like any part of this video, I would love it if you would subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and hit this button because every like and every new subscriber helps me grow my business so that maybe one day I can work from home as a crafter. These are my dreams. Let's get organizing.
I love yarn. I love yarn. I love yarn. I love yarn.
My goal for myself today is to literally just clear this room out because what I would like to do is I need to repaint. There's tons of holes in the walls, so we're gonna work on that. But before we can do that, we've got to get all the stuff out of here. There are also original hardwood floors in this room, which are probably lovely underneath all of the dirt and grime and scratches. I'm going to try to rejuvenate the hardwood floors in here. I don't have the skills or the tools to completely refinish the floors, but my friends who have DIY'd their entire house, they gave me some recommendations on how I can just rejuvenate the floors. So I'm gonna give that a go, but in order to do that, all this crap has to go. And wait for it, there's more, because you see this closet behind me? Yeah, that is one of 3 closets in this room. Let me show it to you. Behind closet number 1, we have a whole bunch of crap. Oh my gosh, I literally can't even open the door. What are you stuck on? Crap. Well, this isn't crap, but the rest of it is crap. Most of the stuff in this closet is actually getting donated. I am able to drop it off tomorrow, so I've got to get this all loaded into my car. And if you'll notice, behind all of the stuff, you can see the glorious closet color. Yeah, all of the closets are a different color than the actual bedrooms. Right next to closet number 1, we have closet number 2, which has dresses hanging on it that no longer fit me that I need to do something with. And inside of closet 2, yeah, we literally have no room. Stuff is just piled on top of each other. And most of this stuff we honestly don't have a use for, and we don't even use it anymore. Like, why? So I need to organize this. This closet is actually a cedar closet, so it is lined with cedar, which is really nice for storing finished products because it smells pretty. So that's the goal for this closet, but I'm very overwhelmed. On to closet 3. Welcome to closet number 3. Now, this closet is actually probably going to remain what it is, but I still need to clear it out because I need to paint it because, again, oh, well, you literally can't see the paint color because there's so much stuff in here, but push this out of the way. It's purple. This closet is purple. So this was clearly a children's bedroom before we moved into the house, but this closet is currently full of my husband's crap. Like, full. My husband has more clothes than me. I'm going to let him keep it because I literally don't know where else we would put any of this stuff. Yeah, I think I'm literally just gonna start emptying out this room. Like, we're just gonna start moving stuff out, and I'm gonna load up my car with everything I'm donating, and then we'll see what we're left with. I got my car loaded. It is packed to the brim with all the stuff I'm bringing to donate to the church tomorrow, and now I have to tackle my craft corner. It is bad. Like, I did that craft room organization a couple months ago. Yeah, it's kind of gotten a little bit out of control because this has, again, become the dumping ground because I just don't have stuff, like, place for all of my craft stuff. So I'm a little bit embarrassed to show you, but I'm gonna show you anyways. Here we go. This is my craft corner. I just basically have to move this all into the other room just to get it out of the way. So it's just a lot of picking up and putting things down. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Look, I'm gonna start. Picking up, carrying, to put down. Ta-da! I literally just moved everything into the room that is functioning as my current office slash our workout room, and now that room is a mess. Very overwhelming because I am going to have to do work in there whilst this room is getting finished. I decided to wait to move my big yarn thing until my husband gets home because it'll be so easy with two people, and if I try to do it by myself, there's a very high likelihood that I'm gonna hurt myself. Same with the dresser, same with the bed. Then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to take all of the nails out of the walls because there's quite a few, and then I'm going to do some patching of the walls because yeah, there's a lot of holes that need to be patched, and I know that we have the stuff to do that somewhere. Progress is being made. I'm very sweaty, in case you were wondering. I am taking the hardware off of these closet doors because don't hurt me, those of you who are woodworking people, but I'm painting these doors. I'm not gonna paint the trim, okay? I'm keeping the oak trim because I think it's beautiful. It definitely has a lot that like needs to get cleaned up on it, which hopefully will come off. Like the previous owners were not careful when they painted, and so yeah, there's a lot of like paint splatters and stuff all over the trim, but hopefully I'll be able to get most of it off because I do like the oak trim, okay? I do like it. And I want to stain these handles a different color. And I'm out of hole filler. Well, I'm not out, like I had a whole tub of it, but it dried out. So that was kind of a bummer. So not gonna be filling holes tonight. I will have to wait until I go to the store tomorrow to buy some more hole filler. So I'm just finished taking the hardware off tonight. I'm just trying to do as much as I can today because I want to get this done ASAP because now my actual office that I have right now is a complete mess. I will show you. This is now what my office looks like. Yep. I definitely found some very interesting stuff as I was vacuuming. The vent, this was definitely a kid's room before because there was like a note down there and a puzzle piece and like random candies. So yeah, we've only lived in this house for like 5 years and never vacuumed the vent. Anyways, so I'm officially done with what I can do until my husband gets home. The last thing that I want to do is I want to pick a paint color for the walls and the closet doors. There's so many different shades of white, guys. I can't even, like, they're all the ones that I got. So the entire inspiration for this room is actually sitting right here. I had my lovely friend Lexi make this piece for me. She runs Tricket Flowers. I will definitely make sure to link her Instagram down below. But I gave her some flowers from my garden last summer, and she does these beautiful pressed flower arrangements. And so last year she was at an art craft fair and I got this piece from her and I absolutely loved it, and I was like, I want this but bigger. And then I literally told her, I'm like, I'm styling my entire craft room around what you create for me. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm seriously obsessed with it and I am so excited. It's just got so many, it's kind of bad reflection, but so many gorgeous colors in it. And like the flowers from my garden, these bright orange ones are from my garden, these little guys are from my garden. So it's just stunning. It's just stunning. It's like so far beyond what I ever could have imagined. So I'm so excited to create this room around it, but I want the walls to be really neutral so that the pictures really pop when they're on the walls. So the room is gonna come to life with the decor is basically what I'm going for here. We just need to pick a color, and I think we're doing this one in the living room, I think. So let me see. Well, that one might work. Yeah, you know, I think I'm gonna do this color. It's called Gypsum. So it's a white. It kind of has some brownish undertones which go well with the oak, but it still looks good with the frame as well. Well, that was easy. I decided I should probably start taping because there is a lot of things that need to be taped in this room before I paint. And if I have to do it all tomorrow, I will probably, yeah, keel over. So I'm gonna do it right now. Just get it done while I wait for my husband to finish on the yard. Here she is after day one. Echo! Oh, so everything is out. I've got maybe like a quarter of the room taped. So I think I'm gonna tape a little bit more tonight, but I should probably call it quits soon. I'm just so excited to start painting tomorrow. Well, it is day 2 and it is raining right now. It's supposed to stop in like an hour and a half. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish taping off this room and then I will go drop off all of the donation stuff, and then I have to go to the store to buy all of the paint and everything that I need to you know, do all the things in this room. One thing that I am not sure how I'm gonna do is, like I said, the previous owner's not so great at painting. So all along the trim, there's like paint, and they did not do a very good job like painting along the trim. So I kind of want to try to like get some of that off. So I have to see if I have like maybe some tools that'll help me like scrape that off or sand that off or something. I'm ready to paint, but gotta do the boring stuff and tape it all up first. So here we go. So here's like some examples of the paint job. Like there's just random paint along the trim, or like, you know, you'll see this part of the paint on the trim, and yeah, I need to try to get that off. And you can see the original wall color here, so lovely. Also, here are the status of the hardwood floors. So yeah, as you can see, not looking great. Oreo still likes them, but yeah, lots of gunk. Pretty sure these are like actual gouges in the hardwood floor, so not sure what I'm gonna do with that, but it's not good. So we're gonna see if we can fix some of that. I had a brilliant idea because it's kind of dark in here because it's raining. Headlamp. Okay, we just gotta, look at this. There's still tape from a previous project, and look in the closet. The tape is like still here from their last project, and oh my gosh, there's like just so much. I just don't even know. There's like paint all over the floor in here. Oh my goodness. So I'm heading out to drop all of this stuff off, and when I say my car was full, like I'm not exaggerating. My car is empty, yay! Except for this, but I gotta drop that off at the UPS store. Now on to Menards to buy some paint and other things. Okay, we are back home from running our errands. I just ate a little lunch because I was getting really hungry, and I thought I would show you everything that I bought, and then we're gonna get to work on this room because It's go time. Plus the sun is kind of starting to come out. It's still, hi, back it up, back it up. So usually I get the Pittsburgh Paramount paint because I've had really good luck with that, but it's so expensive. It's like $50 for 1 gallon of that paint, and this is just like the next step down. So I figured it would be fine for like a bedroom craft studio situation. So I got 2 gallons of that, hoping that will be enough. I'm honestly I'm for sure gonna have to do 2 coats in the room, and the purple closet, at least 3 is gonna be my guess, 3 or 4 to cover up that purple. That purple is dark, like really dark. And then I got a new paint tray because I only have small ones. I have like 1 big one, but it's like really old and crusty. And so I was like, I'll just grab a new one because I needed a new foam roller anyways. And this was a set, it's a really good deal. Plus it comes with one of the 2-inch angled brushes, which I love to use for the ceiling. So that'll be really nice. So that was just kind of an all-in-one situation. And then I got more tape, and I got the hole filler, and it comes in a tube. I was like, okay, that's nice because I don't use it often, and so I'm hoping that maybe the tube won't dry out as fast as like the bucket. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I got the tube. I don't know. And then I did find the floor stuff at Ace. So this is what my friend recommended. She said that they cleaned their floors with the Rejuvenate All Floor Cleaner, and then they used the Wood Floor Restorer. I'm skeptical, okay, but we're gonna give it a try because that's what she said that they did. I don't think that their floors were quite as bad as mine, but I don't know, we'll find out. At least it'll be clean, you know? My floors definitely need a really deep clean, so I'm hoping this will do the job. I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready. I think I'm gonna fill holes first so that it has time to dry. And then while that's drying, I'm gonna tape. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna prep the closets for paint. So I gotta take the shelves out and the bar out and then tape the inside of the closet and vacuum inside the closet because I found some more cobwebs. And then hopefully all of the filler will be dry. I'll sand it down, tape it, paint it, sand it, 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 tape it, paint it. I found this lamp in our basement, so I brought it up just to give some more light in the closet so I don't have to wear the headlamp. I still might wear the headlamp, especially in the purple closet, because it's really dark in there. Like, that color just sucks all the light out of the closet. I was thinking about it, and I was a little bit worried about the purple closet because I didn't buy a primer. Pittsburgh paint is really good where you don't really have to prime. It's kind of like an all-in-one type of situation. But I'm nervous about the purple because I don't want to use 4 coats of the brand new expensive paint that I just bought. So I went down into our basement, and I don't know how old it is. I don't know, does paint expire? Anyways, I know it's not dry because I can hear it shaking around, but this is a pastel base, which, you know, isn't perfect, but I'm like, hey, it's better than nothing. So I figured I would just use this to do the first coat in the purple closet while I wait for all of my hole filling to dry. I finished taping everything that I can. I finished taping basically everything except the baseboards because I'm gonna wanna vacuum those after I sand the walls. And then I found a couple more holes that I missed. So I went back and filled those. So I think while I'm waiting for the hole filler to finish drying, because some of the deeper spots still are not dry, I'm gonna put a base coat in the purple closet. So we're gonna start painting. I'm very excited. I also put plastic on the floor like you do or you're supposed to do, so that if you do drip paint, it's not on your hardwood floor. Just a little piece of painting advice for any of you past and future owners. The paint was bad. I know this because as I started painting, I found a bunch of chunks in the paint. So I thankfully had some paint filters laying around, so I filtered as much as I could. Obviously I didn't get it all covered, but at least got the most visible parts covered with a light layer. I'm hoping that'll cut down on the amount of layers that I have to do with the new paint. I'm gonna go around and sand the patchwork, and then I'm gonna vacuum up the what you call it? Blah, 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 blah. Vacuum up the floor and the floorboards, and I still have to tape the floorboards, which is super cool. Love that for me. Snack break time. I have currently been obsessed with these Snickers ice cream bars. They are so good. I have the entire room prepped and ready for paint. Like, everything is taped. I have drop cloth over the entire floor. Like, I'm hoping all of this prep work, because I have literally been prepping like all day long. I've been prepping since I got home at like 11:30, and it is now 2:30. So how many hours is that? Okay, that's only 3 hours. I guess it feels longer than that. Delicious. The hardest part of the painting is gonna be around the ceiling, because obviously I didn't tape that part, I just freehand it. And there are some spots from the previous owner's paint job on the ceiling that I'm gonna have to touch up later, but that shouldn't take too long either. I absolutely do not want to say what I'm about to say, but I need to paint the ceiling. It needs to be done. I'll show you why. I started painting, and when the white got next to the ceiling, do you see how dirty it looks? Yeah, it looks dirty, and it's like that all across the room. The good news is that I don't have to buy new paint because we already have ceiling paint and it's almost full, so it should be enough. And it's not like terrible, so I honestly only think I'm gonna have to do one coat and then maybe like touch up a couple spots where they accidentally put the blue on the ceiling. So I'm gonna do that first before I continue painting the walls, because it's just easier to do the ceiling first. At least I already have everything out of the room and the floor entirely covered, so, you know, count your blessings. I'm exhausted. Doing the ceiling and the border all around the everything, the floor, the windows, the ceiling, took an hour and a half, which doesn't sound like a very long time, but it feels like a very long time. I am so tired, and I started getting dizzy at one point too. So now I'm just sitting here taking a break, debating if I want to do a second coat on all of the trim, since I already have like my little cup of paint. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm just gonna do a second coat on all the trim I also haven't done the closets yet because I don't wanna. So, can you paint for me? Will you go paint for me? Where are you going? Come here. Aww. Wanna do it in the cuddles? Yeah, I want some cuddles too. This is a nice break. Closets, second coat on the trim. I can do it. I broke for dinner. I was getting really hungry, and I think that's probably part of why I'm like so exhausted, is because I need food. And of course, a beer. I don't know, something about just like working really hard just makes me want a beer, you know? Cracking open a cold one? Yeah. All right, I'm gonna eat, then we're gonna get back to work. Here we are, day 3. It is painting day, like foam rolling painting day. So it is already 9:30. I have been up for several hours, but it's my husband's birthday today, and I am making him a very special dinner tonight. So I was working on his favorite dessert this morning. So my plan today is that I want to get the first layer of paint on, and then I have to go to the grocery store to get food for dinner tonight. We're doing flank steak on the grill with grilled Brussels sprouts because he loves both of those things, and then I'll probably do like some potato side as well. I just want to get this first coat on though so that it can have some time to dry while I'm at the grocery store and prepping all of that food. And then when I get home and get all that food prepped, I'm hoping I'll just be able to do spot touch-ups instead of a second coat of paint, but time will tell, so we will see how it goes. I also have a very big and grand idea for the wall behind me. So we're gonna see how I feel about that idea once I get the walls painted. I also forgot that I wanted to paint the closet doors. So I've got to do that as well, but I want to get the walls done first before I worry about the doors. Okay, so let's get started. She's got her first coat. No more purple closet. Okay, first coat is on. I very clearly 120 million% have to do a second coat. So I realized that as I was applying the first couple of strokes, I was like, yeah, there's gonna be a second coat in my future. So not a big deal, because that coat didn't even take me an hour and a half. So it's 10:50 right now. So a little under an hour and a half, which is awesome. And I even did the closets. So that's including the closets. As I was painting though, I noticed a few of my spots that I filled the holes. I did not do a good job. So I'm gonna go back over some of those spots. I also found one more hole. Like what? It was just a little nail hole, so I missed it the first time around, whatever. So I'm gonna go patch those, and then I'm going to go change so I look somewhat presentable to the public. And then I'm gonna run to the grocery store, do my second coat when I get back. It's gonna be done today. The paint is gonna be done today, so I'm very excited about that. Very excited. Okay, it is almost 1. It's time for the second coat. My goal is to wrap up everything tonight by 5 so that I can hop in the shower before my husband gets home and get to work on the rest of dinner. So I'll for sure be able to get the second coat done. My worry is that it's gonna need a third coat, but we'll see. I'm hoping I can just do some like spot touch-ups, and I'm still debating on the doors. I don't know if I'm gonna paint the doors or not. I'm gonna keep thinking about that, but if I do paint the doors, it probably won't be until tomorrow. I need to get to work. I'm just so tired. Kevin! Kevin! Will you paint the walls for me? You can hold a roller in your little kitty paws, can't you? Look at these paws. They're too small. They're too small. She hates me. She's like, stop it. All right, here we go. Round 2 is done. I know that this is a super weird thing to say, but I love this white. You know, there's all different shades of white, but this white looks really good with the oak. Like, it actually makes the oak in here look less orangey, and it makes it look a little bit darker than it did with the blue. I'm really digging it. And I still have no idea if I'm gonna paint the doors or not. I put out a poll on Instagram, and so far it's split almost exactly 50-50. So that's super helpful and cool. So I have no idea. I'm like nervous to paint them because it would be really hard to unpaint them, and I don't want to have to buy new doors when these doors are perfectly fine. So I have no idea what I'm gonna do with those. And I'm nervous I'm gonna have to do a third coat. Yeah, I'm gonna be really sad if I have to do a third coat, but I want to do this room well so that I never have to do it again. I don't know, I'm waiting for everything to dry, and then I'm gonna take like a really bright light to the walls and kind of look. But I'm gonna be done for today. It's 3 o'clock, and I know I said I was gonna go till 5, but like I'm not gonna take all the tarps and stuff off of the floor if I'm gonna have to paint again. So I am just gonna call it for today. I'm gonna try to clean out some space in our dining room so we can actually like eat dinner at the dining table, because right now there's no way that that's happening. Painting is definitely taking longer than I thought it would. Ain't that how it always goes? I'm gonna go try to clean up and get myself cleaned up and make some dinner. Well, I am showered. Everything is prepped for my husband's birthday. I got all of the food ready to go. Just waiting for him to get home, and then I'll cook it all up on the grill. There's a runner. Be warned. Somebody's running. I know, it's the horror. I would never run. Don't worry. Don't worry. I know you're concerned. So I'm gonna actually take the dogs outside and go sit on the patio and just enjoy the beautiful day on my patio until my husband gets home. I'm just gonna sit and read because I am so tired and I need a break, and I just need to unplug and relax. It is not early by my standards, okay? It is 9 o'clock, which is late for me. Oreo got me up at 6. She's my alarm clock. She always wakes me up when she wants to get up. I am just so deeply exhausted that I fell back asleep on the couch for an hour. I have so much computer work to get caught up on. I'm gonna ease into the painting by sitting at my computer and trying to wake up my brain. And then we'll work on waking up my body because it's not awake right now. Plus, while I'm sitting here, I think I might
try to draw up a design for the mural I want to paint on the wall. And I did get approval from my husband for that last night. Also, we talked about the closet doors, and we decided to not paint the closet doors. Honest and truly, they look really good with the new paint color. And so I'm just gonna change the hardware color, and I think that'll even help more when it's not such like an old gold. I think I'm gonna make it look a little bit better. Contact. Ugh, stay in my eyeball. Also, Thursday is date night. My husband and I always go on a date on Thursday. So I need to wrap up early tonight so that I can shower and look presentable for date night. I don't have all day to paint today. All right, I'm turning you off now. I gotta get work done. It's 10:40. That took a little bit longer than I was hoping it would take, but it's fine. Because now I'm ready. Hi, Kevin. Now I'm ready to just paint the last coat. This is 100%, 100,020,000% gonna be the last coat. Right, Kevin? Kevin. I'm very excited to have it done. I'm not excited to do it, but it needs to be done. So we're gonna do it. It's gonna be fine. It's fine, everything's fine. We love life. I'm also very excited to plan out the mural, but that will be done as soon as I finish this coat of paint because I'm very pumped about that. I guess it's just another day of me painting. I feel like this is a very boring video because I've literally just been like painting. That's all I've been doing. It's not very exciting, so sorry. This is my life. Kevin, what are you playing with? Crazy job. Painting day! Again! Okay, I'm gonna go put some rock and roll on because if you're painting, you gotta paint to rock and roll. Everything hurts. So I don't know if you can see, but this side has not been painted. This side has been painted. Like here, you can see just in the corner, and maybe like a little bit right here. It just doesn't look quite as bright. So second coat, third coat, slightly different, not significant. I'm done foam rolling. I still need to do the trim, but I think I'm just gonna do maybe like some spot touch-ups because it's not all of the trim, and I did some spot touching up yesterday too. I'm very happy to be done foam rolling because that is honestly my least favorite part. Hands hurt, and I'm starting to get a headache, and I don't know if it's like from the fumes or from the lack of sleep or from my body being like, what are you doing? Or maybe all three, who knows? Touch-ups, here we go. I am done. I cannot even believe it. I am done. I look super cute, I know. The reason that I was using the headlamp is because it really helped me see the spots that I missed. 10 out of 10, recommend painting with a headlamp. I'm very hungry. I need to go get food. I'm gonna get food, clean up my mess, plan my mural. Yay. Food. Officially ready for the next step of the process, which I have decided is doing something with the hardware for the doors. This gold color just no. I don't like it. So we're gonna fix it. I have this pack of Rub and Buff in all different Rub and Buff colors. So I just have to figure out what color I want to do these handles. You know what? I think I'm just gonna try all of them on the back side. Well, I know for sure I'm not doing silver. Is this one black? Nah, probably not. It's probably gonna be one of the gold ones, honestly. I just don't know which gold one to do. This one's called Golden Leaf, and then this one is called Antique Gold. I'm honestly thinking this is probably gonna be the winner, but I wanna give them both a try, just to be sure. Fun fact, this is not working. Huh. This isn't working.
Yeah, no, this is not gonna work. I'm gonna have to spray paint these. Yep, nope, just wipes right off. Not supposed to do that.
All right, well, we tried.
I'm also not mad about having to buy spray paint because I think I'm gonna buy like a gold, like a nice gold spray paint, because the Randall lamp that I found in our basement, this guy right here, him, I love the light that this thing puts off in this room. And so my thought was I want to paint this lamp and make it look like flowers. Won't that be so cute? Like I want to paint like the stem of it gold. And then I was thinking like each of the little like top, the twisty parts, I want to paint like green. And then actually paint flowers on the white like shades. So that's gonna be a project, but I will need gold paint for that anyways. So I might actually have some in the basement. I should probably go look. I am procrastinating on this mural because I'm very nervous. Can you tell? Can you tell I'm procrastinating? Oh, it's so great. I'm gonna go look for spray paint and other paint. I do wanna see what kind of paint I have in the basement and if it's gonna work on the wall. So I think I'm gonna go bring some paint up because I know we have some funky colors down there, obviously based on the colors of the 2 closets in this room, and see if some of them will work for the mural so I don't have to buy all of the paint. And then I promise I will get started on the mural. I'm out of breath because we have a stupid amount of paint in our basement left from like the previous owners and honestly probably the owners before them. Like there's so much paint down there. So there's a lot of very colorful paints down there. And I was like, I'm just gonna bring up all of the colorful paints that I think I can maybe use on my mural and we're gonna see if they're good, first of all, and then we're gonna see if they match our color palette, which is this gorgeous babe. Okay, so remember, I showed you guys this earlier. This is the inspiration for the entire room and for my mural. So what I wanna do on the mural is I wanna pull some of the colors that are in this piece of art into the mural. So it'll really just like bring the whole thing together. And I wanna do a floral mural. I don't know, I'll put some inspo up here. I'll put my Pinterest board that I created. Like, I wanna paint kind of like abstract flowers, but then outline them in black. Good news, I found some black paint when I was downstairs and I know that it's still good because I just used it last summer to touch up some spots on our garage. So I know the black paint is still good, so that's amazing. The other amazing thing, look what I found in the basement. I forgot that I had this. So this is Sunlit Brass, which is honestly the exact perfect color that I wanted anyways for the handles. So I'm gonna spray paint the handles with this and the base of the lamp. My husband just gave me permission to do whatever I want with it. And I found green. So like, this is so perfect. So I already have everything to redo the lamp, to do the handles. It's amazing. And then I have literally so many other colors of paint. So we're just gonna start opening these and seeing if they're good. This one's really pretty. And I think, here, let's just pull this. Nope, that one's out. That's not gonna look good. Okay, there's this like kind of fuchsia-y pink, which honestly, that one might be better because there are some flowers with the fuchsia. So we'll check that one. This one is supposed to be a blue, but I don't know what color blue. We gotta open it to find out. So I'll put that one over here, we'll open that. So there's this yellow, which, it might be too yellow. We need a maybe pile. This is gonna be the maybe pile. We have this color. We have hardly any of it left, but that would also be good for flowers. So that one's a yes. There is this blue. That one's gonna be a no. This orange, which this one could look good, but it's from 2007. And I don't know if it's still good. So we gotta check that one. This one is 100% gonna be perfect. That one's beautiful. Okay, so we've got potentially 6 colors if the paints are still good. 6 colors that we could use on our mural without having to buy more. I am gonna need to buy a blue because I really want to pull some of these blue accents in. So I'm definitely gonna need to buy a blue, and I wanna buy a dark green as well. Like, I would love to get like something, maybe a little bit lighter than this. Like, I would love it to match like these guys right here. So I think we need a dark blue and a green, and then depending on the yellow, maybe like a more muted yellow. We're gonna open some of this paint and find out if it's even viable to use. Kevin's in the box. All right, we're gonna test. All right, right, when is this from? This one is from 2016. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, she crusty. Oh my gosh. What is this black magic? Oh, holy heck. Okay, might need to get my husband for that one. I feel like these are gonna be the same situation. Yep. I don't think this one's been open, so let's give this one a good shake and then we'll try it. Oh, that made me dizzy. Ah! First paint is opening. I'm excited and nervous. Got some of that situation going on. Well, you know, this color's not bad. Let's test it on the paper here. Oh, that's pretty. It's kind of like a blue-green color. Yeah, I like that. I really hope this paint is still good because I like this paint. Like, it matches the flowers so perfectly. This is gonna be gorgeous if it's still good. Let's see if we can get the lid off. Oh. Jordan, I need your man muscles. I can't get any of these open. Can you see if you can open these? Oh yeah. Oh, got that one. Oh dang. Yeah, I was struggling with that one too. And if you can't, that's fine. That'll just be a sign. Don't hurt yourself. It's fine. We'll just toss that one. Well, the green is a no-go because even my strong husband couldn't get it open. But he got the pink open. So I'm just shaking it up a little, but I don't know, it's very pink. Okay, on white it doesn't look as bad. It's very pink. Yeah, no, that one's out. But I am excited about this one. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. Yes, that one's pretty. Yeah, that one matches the flowers perfectly. And a couple yeses. I don't even know if this is worth it. This is from 2007. Let's find out if I can get it open. As a sign, if you can't get it open, you probably shouldn't be using it. You can do it. I want to see inside of you. Oh, we're so close. Oof. Well, the rim is definitely crusty, but the paint doesn't look terrible. It's very orange. Let's put it on paper, see what it looks like. It's not the right color orange. It's too light. Kevin, it's too light. Wow, that's a bummer because this is full. Okay, well, we got two colors out of that, so we're gonna use these bottom two. And then I also have this guy and the black. Well, she's done. On paper, not on the wall. I wish it was done on the wall, but I'm pretty happy with it. I might want to do something there, like maybe another one of these like blue flowers kind of in this area, just to break up all of the big flowers here. And then maybe something down here. But overall, I'm very happy with this. And the only color I really couldn't match well was this one, which is supposed to be this color. So those will be lighter flowers. And I decided to put the yellow in because I was just feeling like everything was too like kind of muted in color and I wanted some bolder pops of color. And I do think that I'll get like a more bold blue than what I used on the picture, but I'm very excited to put this on the wall. I think it'll be good. Here we are, day 5. It's already 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I have been editing all morning for this video, which is coming out tomorrow. And honestly, I was gonna end the video yesterday, but I just didn't feel like we got far enough for you guys to feel gratified by the ending. So even though this is a long video, if you stuck around to this point, thank you. I love you. You're the best, super dedicated to the cause. We're gonna do some fun stuff today. We're going to take tape off of everything except for the mural wall. I'm gonna leave the tape up on the mural wall because obviously I'm gonna be painting over there, and then we're gonna clean up basically like that half of the room, and then we're going to redesign our mural. I got a lot of really great feedback. My sister-in-law, she actually has an art business where she designs murals, and so I will link her business down below if you want to check her out. She does great work. So I sent her my drawing and she gave me a few suggestions. My husband didn't love it. He said that it felt too cluttered, and my other sister said I need to take into consideration my furniture that I'm gonna have in here, which was a really good point because my favorite flower that I had drawn on that mural, I realized that my desk was gonna cover it completely. So we're gonna rework it a little bit. I'm probably gonna try a couple different designs on paper. I also picked out my entire color palette. So I will show you that color palette once we get to redesigning the mural. I just had a moment of rage, and now my purple closet is really messed up because I could not get the freaking wooden shelf in. I tried every angle and then it got stuck and I had to manhandle it down. And now the walls are messed up. Yep, so super cool, love that for me. I even took like the hardware down here, hoping that that would make it fit. Like they were in there before I took them down, and yeah, they were hard to get down, but like they came down, but they will not go back in. Guys, I don't even know, I tried everything. I don't know. I don't know. I took one of the shelves from the other closet and popped it in, and it went in just fine. I think we might end up having to shave this one down. And of course, trying to get it out of the closet, yeah, I chipped it pretty good. So we'll just put that part towards the back and nobody will be any the wiser. It'll be fine. I'm just so annoyed. I'm so annoyed. Because now I'm afraid to put it in the other closet because what if I have the same issue with the other closet? But, so I will have to touch up this closet, but that's fine because I have some other places that I'll need to touch up a little bit as well. I want to do the floors really badly, and I promised you guys more mural drawings. So we're gonna do those two things first. Floor actually looks really good. So I acknowledge that I am a crazy person because I used that hardwood floor cleaner that we bought and I literally scrubbed the floor on my hands and knees. And after I got through the first section, I was like, it didn't look much different to me, but the regs told me a different story. I was like, okay, yeah, I'm definitely getting stuff out. And like by scrubbing on my hands and knees and going piece by piece, I was also able to scrub out some of the like paint stains from the previous owner. And I found some that I missed scraping off the floor. So I think it was worth it and I feel really good about it. It looks good. And I'm supposed to add another coat of that hardwood floor restorer in like an hour. So I think it'll look even better after that. And I'm really excited to see the comparison because I didn't do the whole floor because part of the floor is still covered with a tarp for when I paint the mural. So I'm actually very excited to see the comparison between what I just did and then what's underneath the tarp. So I might like try to like get a little sneak peek into this video if I can. But I'm quickly running out of time for this video because it is 5:50 on Friday and my video posts live on YouTube Saturday morning at 7 a.m. and I still have to finish editing today and adding that to the video, and it's gonna be a really long video, but I wanted to like have some good content for you guys besides me just like painting a room. So I'm really trying here. I'm so sorry. I don't know if cleaning hardwood floors is much better, but we have to now plan out the mural. So I did promise I would show you the colors. These are all of the colors that we're using. So I will be buying these 3 paints. I have the other 4, and obviously I just like painted on these swatches. So I think they all really look good together. And what I did is I rated all of my like colors that I have in my house, and I found the closest that I could find in different colors to match all of the paints. And unfortunately, one of them, I couldn't find a marker to match, so I had to use a colored pencil. It was this one. I didn't have a marker that matched it perfectly. And the yellow is a little brighter than the actual yellow, but it'll be fine. So this will give me a really good idea once I'm redrawing some mural ideas. This will give me a really good idea as to what it will actually look like with the paint colors that I chose. I'm going to go put on a movie because it's Friday, and Friday is movie and pizza night for me. So I'm gonna go put on a movie. Pizza is in the oven. Got my glass of wine ready to go. And I'm just gonna do a little doodling and I will show you one of the murals before we end this video, but that's gonna be basically it for this time. But next week I will have another video coming out where I think I'm just going to focus on making and creating the mural. So I would love it if you subscribed if you haven't already done so, give a thumbs up if you liked any part of this video, and I hope to see you next week with another crafty reno building my dream studio video vlog thing.